So today you're with Helen, one of the directors of DC Lane, and myself, Dan, I'm the other one. But today it's all about Helen because it's actually her 30th anniversary of her being an estate agent, literally today. So we thought we'd mark it by asking her to give us some insight to the things she's learned over the last 30 years, and perhaps also a couple of tips of things that might better help you as a buyer or as a seller. So, Helen, first of all, well done.
Thank you. It's been a ride and a blast. I think I still feel the same passion and enthusiasm I've had throughout my whole career. And I still leap out of bed to come into work every day because I just don't know how the day's going to unfold. It's been a very exciting and rewarding 3 decades.
Do you know what? That's funny you should say that, Helen, because actually at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's always one voice which is full of energy and enthusiasm. It's like a dynamo. Every single morning, 9 o'clock, Helen is on it. I think it's excitement, isn't it?
Yeah,
Coming to work for the day.
It is, because you don't know how the day's going to unfold, so yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so let's crack on with some questions.
Okay.
The first one is then, so looking back on the 30 years, give us some of your biggest highlights of that time.
Do you know, I think the main thing is people. Property is just bricks and mortar, but the people, because you're helping guiding, our job is to help guide them through pivotal moments in their career. So first-time buyers, growing families, downsizers, all kinds. And I think the highlight is when the clients return, when you've helped them in their move, and they come back to you again. That to me just means so much.
Yes, I always see it when someone rings back up again. Kind of your voice changes. You're so happy to talk to them again.
Exactly. So no, absolutely.
So in your view, Helen, how has the industry evolved over the last 30 years?
I am proud to have worked, in so many market cycles, recessions, booms, COVID, legislation changes. And, it's interesting because the market always goes like that. It's really interesting. So when you have a downturn, months later, it just picks up again. But how it used to be back in the day, in 1996, there was no emails, no mobile phones. A little man used to come around on his bicycle, drop the photographs off, we'd cut them and we'd stick them on the details and put them in the drawer. It was newspaper print. In the newspaper, so different to today's kind of like data analytics, digital marketing platforms, instant communication. So what I can say is that the tools ultimately change, but fundamentally things stay the same, which you need all the way through, which is trust, local knowledge, honest advice, that kind of makes transactions happen. So technology supports the process in every which way over the years, but it doesn't ever replace relationships.
Yeah, it can't substitute the knowledge that you gain over 30 years of listening and knowing the answers that people have come to before.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Cool. Come on then, after 30 years, it's time to show off a little bit, Helen. What are you most proud of in terms of achievements over that time?
Okay, so if I'm really honest, I'm proud of being known for integrity, consistency, because your name is your name and it's your reputation, and that follows you around. So, there's been commercially, it's been fantastic, but it's the thank yous, it's the Google reviews, it's the long-term referrals, it's the success in the industry. But it's not ever measured in transactions. It's kind of measured in trust. And I think that is a massive achievement.
Oh, well done. So there's a word we like to use in estate agency quite a lot, and that's milestones. So tell us a little bit about the milestones of your career.
In 2013, I won nationally at the Women in Industry Estate Agency Awards in Wembley in London. I won nationally the negotiator for a large estate agency. So that was absolutely massive. But I have to say the biggest highlight, achievement, everything, is co-founding DC Lane with you in 2019. And, we leapt into building a business because we wanted to do estate agency differently. We wanted to do it better. And since we've since we've traded, the awards that we've won has been fantastic. The Google reviews, everything. But for us, it's really fulfilling that I think that the feedback that we get from people is really fulfilling and rewarding to us, because we genuinely get client satisfaction, which is what we set out to create, and that just feels so good.
Just remind me, Helen, what awards have we won as DC Lane?
Okay, Dan. We have won British Property Awards Gold 24-25. We've won Best Agent Guide. We won that in 25-26, Gold Sales and Lettings. And that's so basically out of 13,800 estate agents in the UK, we're in the top 500. And that is fantastic, as long as 135 5-star, near as damn it, Google reviews. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's a great achievement.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great achievement.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, I'm super proud of that too.
Good.
So as you were saying, one of the things about DC Lane is that we're an independent estate agency. But what does independent mean, and why should clients choose it? Why is it better?
I genuinely believe independent estate agency is the way forward. It makes you agile, it makes you accountable, and I think it's completely and absolutely client focused. I feel that there's a real sense of community. I mean, we're friends with the other independent estate agents, and I feel that there's a real collaboration with them as well. And I think for clients, it's great because, especially with sales progression, and you're speaking to the other agents all the time, you all kind of get onto the same page together. Very different than dealing with a corporate.
So, Helen, 30 years under the bonnet already, and I'm sure plenty more to go. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what excites you about the future of estate agency?
Oh, it's all so immediate. It's so visual and immediate. Absolutely. Just even the marketing of properties now with professional photography and drones. Data is so immediate. And I think that kind of benefits consumers massively. There'll always will be, I'll just caveat that with no matter what tools that you have, there'll always be the element where a client will need like professional advice. Sometimes complex negotiations can be quite emotional. So you always need that maybe calm guidance through transactions, and the human element will always matter. I do think that the estate agency length it takes time at the moment is quite broken, actually. You're just relying on other people, and things are just taking so long at the moment. Current stands at Plymouth City Council are like 35 days for searches to go through. But I know that things are going to be changing. There's going to be hopefully government legislation in the future that's going to help this whole process. And I know at the moment that there's software being created so that the conveyancers and estate agents and what have you can share that data on particular software. So that's in the mix at the moment. So that is really exciting because you need to speed things up. It's just taken too long. It shouldn't be like this. So that's what I think that's probably more exciting than anything.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah.
So finally, Helen, after 30 years in the industry, what matters most to you?
What matters most is that DC Lane builds something lasting, quite honestly, with trusted relationships, a respected business, and with a reputation more than anything for doing things properly. I couldn't wish for a better business partner.
No, thank you very much.
And a better team. They are phenomenal. So, yeah.